Good day everyone. We continue with chapter 8 and we are still under the subtopic 8.4 ellipse. Today we'll be looking at example 18, 19 and 20. Let us look at example 18 first. Find the center, vertices, foci and length of the major and minor axis of this ellipse. Hence, sketch the graph. We have to rewrite this equation so that the factor of x plus 4 squared is 1. So how we do that? We divide the numerator with 4 as well as the denominator. So this is how we got. Now we set up our standard equation. We can observe here, we can see here that the denominator for y squared is greater than the denominator for x squared. So therefore, we know that the major axis is parallel with y-axis. So therefore, we have to make sure that a squared is the denominator for y squared. We rewrite the equation so that we can identify the center of ellipse easily, which is negative 4, 2. And the value of A is 5, value of B is 5 over 2. So therefore, our center is negative 4, 2. And to find the vertices, since we know that the major axis is parallel to y-axis, so to find the vertices, we have to add or plus minus A to the y-coordinate of the center. So this is the coordinate of center. A is 5, so vertices is plus minus 5 to the y-coordinate. Therefore, vertices is negative 4, 7, negative 4, negative 3. And to find C, we will be using this formula. C is equals to the square root of A squared minus B squared. Substitute the value of A and B. C is equals to square root of 75 over 4. So foci is also along the major axis. So to find foci, we just add or we just plus minus C to the y-coordinate of the center. So therefore, foci is negative 4, 6.33 and negative 4, negative 2.33. So these are the information we've gotten so far. Center is negative 4, 2, vertices is negative 4, 7 and negative 4, negative 3. Foci, negative 4, 6.33 and negative 4, negative 2.33. And A is equals to 5, B is equals to 2.5. So now we can find the length of our major axis, which is 2A. So the length of our major axis is 10. Length of our minor axis is 2B, so it is equals to 5. So now we can start sketching our graph. First, we mark our center. Our center is negative 4, 2. And the coordinate of vertices. And since we know the value of B, we can mark the coordinate at the end of the minor axis. And we can either draw a rectangle so that to make it easier for us to draw, or if you like it, you can just right away draw the ellipse. So therefore, that's our ellipse. And foci is this. So this is the graph of our ellipse. Example 19. The center of an ellipse is at the point negative 4, 3. The minor and the major axis are of length 3 and 6 and parallel to the y and x-axis respectively. Find the equation of the ellipse. Hence, find the foci and calculate the length of latus rectum. It is mentioned here that the length of major axis is 6 and parallel to the x-axis. So therefore, major axis is horizontal like that. So let us set the standard equation first. Since we know that the major axis is parallel with x-axis, so therefore we have to make sure that a squared is the denominator for x squared. We know that the formula of length of major axis is 2a. Therefore, a is equals to 3. Similar to minor axis, so the length of minor axis is 2b. Therefore, b is 1.5. So substitute all the values into our standard equation. So therefore, this is the equation of our ellipse. So to find foci, we need to first find the value of c. And c is equals to the square root of a squared minus b squared. So substitute the values of a and b. We get c equals to 2.6. So since our major axis is horizontal, so to find foci, we have to plus minus c to the x coordinate of the center. So therefore, foci is negative 4 plus minus 2.6, the x coordinate. So therefore, it is negative 1.43 and negative 6.63. Latus rectum, the formula of latus rectum is 2b squared over a, and length is 1.5. Example 20. Find the equation of an ellipse with major axis AB and minor axis CD if A 2, 7, B 2, negative 1, C 0, 3 and D 4, 3 are the vertices of the ellipse. So since coordinates are given to us, it will be easier if we can mark this on graph paper. So these are our coordinates. It is obvious that our major axis is parallel to y-axis, and we can see here that this is our center, which is 2, 3. And the value of A, which is the distance from the center to the vertices, is 4, and the value of B is 2. So the standard equation, we have to set A as the denominator of y squared, since we can see here that the major axis is parallel to y. So our a squared must be the denominator for y squared. Substitute all the values, the coordinate of the center HK and the values of a and b. So therefore, this is the standard equation of the ellipse. That's it for today. Thank you. Stay safe and have a nice day, everyone. Bye.